Am I peaking too early? And am I training so hard that it's going to lead to injury or burnout? Everyone has a big, audacious goal. However, what separates those that make that goal a reality is the hard work and doing what's necessary to become a champion. Every summer, thousands of high school and college cross-country athletes put in the work to meet their goal. Whether that's breaking 40 minutes in the 5K or being the best in the country, there's no way around the sweat-filled miles. My name is Connor Del Carmen, and I invite you to join me on a journey this summer in my pursuit and training to become a Division III All-American. Just going into Macklin, it would be a pity after all that preparatory work that I did. Well, it's not like my main race that I'm keen for or anything this season. It'd be a shame after all that work I didn't do great. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I control controllables and have fun out there. I mean, it's fun to have the opportunity to race this early in the season in a decent field at least. So I'm super excited to see what I've got tomorrow. So I ended up running 4:16 for the mile and finishing 8 of the 14 men in the elite field, and I was just super happy with it. The winning time was 4:03. I think that may have been one of the deepest Macklin fields ever, just a glut of men between about 4:10 and 4:15. So definitely a really fast race, fun race, and an honor now to say that I'm finally under 4:20, whether it's downhill or not. I'm still really proud of it, and just really a memorable day with my family and a great feeling. Well, one thing that's for sure is no matter how fast you get and what your race results yield, is that the work never gets any easier. One thing I find about myself, and I don't know if this is true for other athletes, but oftentimes when I have a good performance, in some strange way, I start to second guess my training because I begin to wonder, am I training too hard to where my results will be best at a moment where I don't want them, so in the summer? So like, in other words, am I peaking too early? Not that I'd like to use that phrase necessarily. And am I training so hard that it's going to lead to injury or burnout? One of the things that I've noticed when you're a half decent runner, at least like I am, or you at least have a decent season, is people almost didn't expect you in the past to have setbacks, but that absolutely was not the case, whether it be injury or starting from the bottom. So kind of to start when I was a freshman in high school, my PR at the end of freshman year is only 19:56, which relative to collegiate running is not fast at all for people who even become collegiates at the D3 level. But then going forward, I had big jumps my freshman year of track, and then we go into sophomore cross country. I probably trained a little bit too hard even. I developed a hip injury, nothing that required surgery, but I had to go to physical therapy for about 2 months or so. And we did it at a time, the only slot that could really get me in, which was the weekdays. I think I went 2 or 3 days a week, and right at 6 a.m. before school. It was tough, and shout out to my mom for driving me before I could drive. But I know what it's like to face adversity, and I know what it's like to deal with injury. And when I had that injury, I ran at state kind of honestly with a limp and just was barely able to gut it through. But back to the present though, it's one of those things where if I can avoid injury at all, I'm gonna want to. I don't believe that saying the word injury is a bad word or that me talking about it is gonna jinx it, because I'm taking preventative measures as much as I can. But it's from those lessons that I think I know how to train better and definitely show me why I don't want to get injured. Next on the schedule is a local 5K in my hometown of Chesterfield, but before that, I must get in some necessary aerobic work. The workout that I did, or workouts, so it's a double workout, allows for recovery in the middle, but at a pace that's closely monitored to make sure that you're not going too far over the edge. So for me, that's about 5:20 per mile. So in the morning, what I did was 5 by a mile at 5:20 off a 70-second jog on a gravel lake loop. And then in the evening, I did 20 by 400 at 80 seconds, which is also 5:20 per mile pace, off about 40-second jog, and also some standing rest in there. But I think it went really well, and it prepares me well going in, and I have a lot of confidence being able to get in that session. But what I really like about it is how you get in a large volume of work. I got in about 9 miles of threshold on the day, but at the same time, that's a pace that's manageable for me. It's something that I've trained myself up to do, so I believe it's relatively safe. And additionally, I gave myself adequate recovery both going in and after. So it's something I would definitely probably want to try again, but give myself time to recover, and I'm just uber confident going into the race. All right, so Braden, you got snubbed out of the last, it's right here. You got snubbed out of the last vlog at Macklin. I was a little nervous. I didn't get a whole lot to film, but, so what are the goals today going into this 5K? I'll let you make the turn.
Run fast, don't get last. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna try and run with Connor for like maybe a mile.
There we go.
And then just go from there because he's probably gonna drop me.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
And yeah, just go have fun out there.
Good goals. Good goals. All right. See you guys later. All right, Braden, race over. How do we feel about the results?
Oh, great. We Olympic medalists.
I'll just spare people the wait. We both on the podium, just unbelievable. Nothing like they've ever seen before.
Yep, first and third. I got first, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, by like 3 minutes.
Yeah, call him
Just kidding.
Yeah, the medal thief.
And it was super hot.
Yeah.
Way too hot. The race should have started an hour earlier.
Agreed.
But no, it was good.
Had a fun day with the best looking cat in Chesterfield, or actually Baldwin, excuse me. But
Yeah,
Don't-
great day.
Don't
great
claim
day.
me.